Hello, you are most welcome. I'm Teacher Ivan from Wuna Educational Services. Today we shall be looking at finding length between points. Previously we looked at how we plot points on a Cartesian plane. So today we are here to find the length between the plotted points. Before we continue, please, I request you to subscribe to all our channels from Wuna Educational Services, that is Teacher Ivan's online class, Wuna e-learning platform, and Wuna Kids platform. Thank you. So we shall consider 2 points, A, whose coordinates are x1, y1, and B, whose coordinates are x2, y2 in the xy plane. So if we plot these points A and B, and we are required to find the length between the two plotted points. So if we try to project point B and point A, the two will meet at a right angle, hence forming a right angled triangle. And if this is our right angled triangle, then since this is x1 and this is x2, therefore we know this distance, the base, that is x2 minus x1, and the same applies to the height. This will be y1, this is y2, so the height becomes y2 minus y1, meaning that we shall extract a right angled triangle with the base as x2 minus x1 and the height as y2 minus y1. Therefore, if we are to find the length AB, we shall use the help of the Pythagoras theorem. Since we know the base and the height, therefore AB squared is equal to AO squared plus OB squared. And from there, we can get the length AB. That is, from Pythagoras theorem, AB squared equals to AO squared plus OB squared. And therefore, our length AB will be given by the square root of, this is AO, which is x2 minus x1 squared, and this is OB, which is y2 minus y1 squared. So from that, we get the length of, or the length between the 2 points A and B as the square root of the base squared and the height squared. So that means that whenever we have a question asking us to find the length between the 2 points, we can always use this formula. For instance, we have a question which says that find the length between these points. And number 1 is negative 1, 3, and negative 5, 6. So we have negative 1, 3, and negative 5, 6. We are to find the length between these 2 points. So assuming this is our Cartesian plane, and this is point A, which is negative 1, 3, and this is point B, which is negative 5, 6. So for us to find the length between point A and point B, we can project point B and point A, meaning this is at negative 1, this is at negative 5. Then mean that the difference is negative 5 minus negative 1. And then on the vertical axis, this will be 3 because this is at 3. So this is 3 and this is at 6, meaning the height here is 6 minus 3. Hence, that gives me the length of AB as the square root of negative 5 minus negative 1 squared plus 6 minus 3 squared. Hence giving me length AB as negative 4 squared plus 3 squared under a square root, which is 16 plus 9 squared, hence giving me 25 squared, which equals to 5. And so there are 5 units between point A and point B. That is, if we use the illustration. Or we can do it in a simple way, whereby if we have 2 points, that is negative 1, 3, and negative 5, 6. Since we've seen that the length is given by x2 minus x1 squared plus y2 minus y1 squared under a square root. Therefore, let us name our points. We name this x1, y1, x2, y2, and then substitute in our formula so that the length is given by the square root of, where there is x2 we write in negative 5, where there is x1 we write negative 1, and then plus, where there is y2 we write 6, minus, where there is y1 we write a 3 squared. So that we end up with the square root of negative 4 squared plus 3 squared, which is square root of 16 plus 9, giving us the square root of 25, which is 5 units. Meaning there are 5 units between A and B. That is how we find the length between points on the Cartesian planes. Otherwise, thank you. Please don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so that you get notified whenever we post new videos. Thank you. Meet next time.